What's good, y'all? JD here with Imperfect Millionaires. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So if you've never been here before, if you have been here before, then you know the drill. If you've never been here before, my name is JD Savage. Imperfect Millionaires is my channel and also my business. So what do we do here? We talk about how to be successful in affiliate marketing. Specifically, what I do is I take platforms in the affiliate marketing arena. I vet those platforms. I look at who's behind them, what I think the stay power of the platform is, so that you don't put a bunch of time, energy, and effort into something and then find it just disappears into thin air. Then if I like the platform and I think it's got a future, I take that platform, I make money with it myself, and then I document everything I did so that I can show you step by step by step exactly what to do to replicate my results. Does that make sense? So if you like this kind of content, drop me a like on the video and tick the bell icon so you're notified when I put out another video. And subscribe to the channel, of course, because it helps me grow my channel, helps me reach more people, and helps the algorithm. So what you're on today will be video 7 of this series right here. What this series right here details is a specific platform called Multiple Income Funnel. If you're not familiar with Multiple Income Funnel, what I would recommend is that you go back to video 1 of this series and that you start from there. However, today, what we're going to be talking about is a little different. So it's okay actually to hang out on this video because it won't be too confusing. What we're talking about is affiliate marketing itself and how to deal with negative people, whether those people are in your life, they're in your actual physical environment, or they're on the internet, because you're going to encounter that, right? So the reason this video and yesterday's video were created, if you look here, this video here, the reason this video was created was because people asked me to create a video on that topic. So rather than just keep pouring on you more things to do in different social medias and different things, I'm going to make a couple of videos here that I really feel like are going to help people as you go through this series to just deal with what you actually have to do. So I can show you what to do, but one of the biggest things I struggle with people is getting them to do it consistently. So one of the topics that, I talked about yesterday was, find your jam, find your voice, find your rhythm, how to just be you and get comfortable doing this right here, talking to a camera. Today, what I'm going to talk about is something else that I told people, if you request a video topic and if enough people request it, I'll make a video on it. Well, at least 300 people requested this video topic. So that's why I'm making this video topic, okay? So if it's not something you're interested in, I guess go back to the beginning and get started. But what we're going to talk about today is negative people. And what do I mean by negative people? Well, people that just aren't supportive, right? So let's just start from ground zero. If those people are part of your life and you start affiliate marketing today, and let's say that you work around a bunch of people that don't think like you do and they're not forward thinking, they don't want to go create something, here's my best advice, just right from the beginning. Don't tell them, right? Don't tell them, because here's what I would share with you is if you know that the people that you're going to go talk to, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whatever, if it's at home, it's a little different, but if it's at work, just don't say anything. The internet's a big place. Just go build your business. You don't need them anyway, right? It's not like we're talking about network marketing here where you got to go harass your friends and your family and get them to buy, I don't know, soap or knives or whatever. That's not the thing. You have a business opportunity. You have a platform that will make people a lot of money, right? So I'm just going to share some of my own experiences with you and try to just open the door to possibilities for you here. Really is, I guess that's what I'm after, is the reason a lot of people fail at affiliate marketing isn't because they're not smart. It's not because they don't know what to do. It's not because they can't figure it out. It's because they're in an environment that is not supportive. It's not conducive to being successful at what they're trying to do. Right? So what does that mean? I'm not going to go too deep into this, but this is a subject I'm really passionate about because I've taught this for a long time, almost 30 years now, right? Social narrative. So what is the social narrative of your typical environments? What is it? Is it supportive? Is it, hey, let's go get wealthy and make money and live how we want, be where we want, do what we want? Or is the social narrative tend to be more like, okay, don't think too big, don't expect too much, know your place, all those kind of things that people like to say, right? So if it's more like that, here's what I would suggest. Don't even say anything to them, right? Because here's part of what goes on as humans. We all have it. I have it. You have it. Everybody has it. It's not even a question of whether it exists. It's there, but people have it to a varying degree. If you go out to tell people that you're close to or that you work with or that you associate with on a daily basis what you're doing, a lot of times what you're really seeking is confirmation from them that you're doing the right thing, right? So here's what I'm going to ask you to consider mentally, emotionally. Why would you ask somebody, if they don't do anything with their own lives, how to do something with your life? It makes zero sense. But as humans, we do it all the time. I'm guilty of it. I grew up in a family that not everybody, my mom and dad were extremely supportive, but a lot of the other people were not. And guess what they told me? Know my place. Don't think too big. Don't expect too much. Let me know when you make your first, 100,000, stupid stuff like that, right? Guess what? They don't laugh anymore. They're not joking with me anymore. But there is a time where they were, right? It's like, okay, well, and I've done a lot of different things, built a lot of different businesses in my life. And to this day, if I choose something new that's out of the element from what I did before, I still take guff from a lot of those people, right? It's just how it is. So what I would suggest to you is decide what you want, how you want to live. And then, for example, multiple income funnel, HBA. Okay, so this one's on multiple income funnel, which includes HBA. This one's on the HBA. These platforms have an amazing community. Involve yourself in them. Talk to those people about it. If you know you're surrounded by people that aren't going to support you, don't try to sell them on anything. Let your results shut their mouth. Let your results talk for you. Does that make sense? So look, guys, there's enough challenges here, and you've got to work hard enough. That's kind of irritating how that's flashing. You've got to work hard enough without having people around you putting you down, telling you, oh, you can't do that. I mean, who do you think you are? You know, you work at a whatever, a factory, a restaurant, whatever it is that you do right now. If you're looking to accomplish something more, guess what? You wouldn't be the first one that worked at a restaurant, a factory, a hospital, whatever it is you do, to come into affiliate marketing and build the life you want, the life you choose, not a life that you feel like you have to settle for. Does that make sense? But you're not going to do it by trying to convince people around you that are doing nothing or little of nothing, or they're just existing with a life that they didn't choose on purpose and they feel like they have to settle for. Because here's part of human nature, guys. Think about it this way. You make them feel guilty for giving up and selling out on their dream when you're trying to do something more. So it's easier for them to convince you to stay put so they don't feel guilty. Does that make sense? And I mean, that may sound extreme. I get it. It sounds negative, and I don't mean to be negative in this video. I'm just trying to be real with you about what it is that you need to do in order to get where you want to go. So there's an old saying, it says, name the top, I'm not saying, there was a study actually done, but I won't go into all of that. The bottom line is this: the 5 people you spend the most time with, you are a reflection of those 5 people. So think about that. Who's the 5 people you spend the most time with? Do you need some new friends? Do you need to start making a new network, a new group of friends? All of that's possible. Right? All that's possible. It's much like the studies they've done where people are released from prison. If they put them back in the same environment, the probability of them re-offending is extremely high versus if they're put in a new environment where they don't know people, they don't have the same group of friends, they don't have the same environment that led them to have a problem, to get in trouble in the first place, right? It's just how it is. That's how we operate as people. So what I'm asking you to do is do yourself a favor. Set yourself up for success to the best degree that you can. If you're married to somebody that's a negative problem, I don't know what to tell you. I guess just do your best, right? Here's what I can say. Look for inspiration. That's another one that I would bring up. Look for inspiration. You know, look at all the success stories of all the underdogs that have done something, that have made it, that have created something from nothing. You can do it too. Is it easy? Absolutely not. Is it simple? Yeah, it's simple. There's a list of things you need to do. And on those list of things, there's about 20% of those things that actually get the majority of the results, right? And I'll show you what those are. No problem. But getting people to do those things becomes the challenge, not because they don't want to, not because they want to fail, but because they become subject to their environment. And the longer they're there, the more people they try to convince around them that what they're doing is right and what they're doing is good. And all of the things that they want those people to believe, need those people to believe for confirmation, drags them down. So what I'm asking you is, don't seek confirmation from people that you know are not going to be supportive. And honestly, I would say, don't seek confirmation from people that have never done much. You know, honestly, we all know those people. I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm not putting anybody down. But look, if they've never really gone after what they want to have and how they want to be and where they want to live, what makes you think that they're going to be supportive of you doing that? Sometimes, and you know these people, sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes they will support you. And if you know that, great, go talk to them. But don't look for their confirmation. You don't need it. All the confirmation you need exists in affiliate marketing. Look around, right? It's not a matter of education. It's not a matter, it's a matter of knowledge and application, I suppose, but it's not a matter of degrees. None of those things really matter here. What matters is that you figure out what to do and that you actually do it consistently, even when you don't feel like it, even when it feels like you're making videos and maybe somebody's not listening, right? I get it. I understand, but you have to push through it. You have to understand that if you push hard enough and long enough, that the algorithms will eventually give in and they will start pushing your content. Okay? And that's something I would mention too, guys. If there's anybody feeling a little discouraged, you're making content and it's not doing as well as you thought it might, obviously SEO, right? Search engine optimization, that's important. But what's also important is that you produce enough content that the algorithm takes you seriously. Okay? That's probably another video. But what I came here today to say is just to give everybody some encouragement and let you know, look, we've all dealt with it. And to this day, as many successful businesses as I've built and failed businesses that I've attempted to build, by the way, I will tell you that. And trust me, they never let me forget those. right? Oh, you're going to do something else. All right. Well, remember how this, and this went? They talk about the 3 things that didn't go as well, and they don't mention the 8 things that went beautifully, right? Why do people do that? I don't know. It's not my job to police them, and it's not your job either. If you're here for a reason because there's something in your life you want to change. I encourage you, stick to your guns, change it, but don't try to convince them. If you get a negative feedback from people, be like, hey, right on. Everybody is allowed their opinion, right? One of my common ones, and I won't do it here, but if you just slowly extend your middle finger and fold all of the rest of them and smile at them and then give a wave and walk off, they get the point real quick, right? So listen, I'm being a smart ass. I get that. All I'm here for, guys, is I want to encourage you. I want to let you know if you're experiencing this, you're not the only one. Everybody that's ever built anything in history that's worthwhile took on some negative people, mainly by just not taking in their energy and ignoring them. And I'm not saying just be positive and smile and everything will be okay. You got to do the work, right? You got to do the work. But it's harder to do the work if you're absorbing the energy of people that aren't supporting you. Do yourself a favor. Evaluate their accomplishments and their life. Do you want to be like them? If the answer is no, or at least financially, do you want to be in their shoes? And if the answer is no, then just who cares what they think? Who cares what their opinion is? Bottom line, who gives a damn? That's what I would ask you. Evaluate, consider the source, okay? So this video has probably gone on long enough, and I really just wanted to illustrate that point today. Next video, I think we're going to jump into some more technical stuff on how to do what it is you need to do. This is more about mindset and how to engage, because a lot of people are saying, well, hey, I'm just not getting the support of the people around me. You don't need the support of the people around you. You need to go to task and do the things that you need to do to get where you want to go, right? Okay, I'm going to end it there, guys. Hey, I appreciate all of you subscribing to my channel, supporting my content, watching these videos. I couldn't do it without you. If you have any questions, comments, my phone number is right below. If you want to drop a comment, I would appreciate it. If you think this video completely sucked, cool, have an opinion. Tell me it sucked and I don't know what I'm talking about. If you like the video, I'd love to hear that too. It's nice to get good words of encouragement. Speaking of which, right? Confirmation. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.